People say, Jenny, you just don't give up, do you? But they don't see what it actually took to keep going. Welcome back to part 8 of my weekly series. If I can do it, you can do it too. And it's true, I don't give up easily. Not because I'm strong, but because I decided I wouldn't. I put in my 2 weeks notice at my corporate job, even though I had already built my bridal makeup business 5 years before that. I used all my PTOs, my lunch breaks, and my brides whenever I could. So no, I wasn't starting from zero, but it was still scary knowing I had nothing to fall back on. Yes, I was booking weddings on the weekends, building a team, putting systems in place. So no, this wasn't easy, but it was aligned. And here's what I realized. Being a makeup artist gave me something different. I could work a few days on the weekends and make what I used to make in a full week at my corporate job. And that's powerful because it gave me flexibility, not just to earn, but to design my life with intention. And I had a daughter now I had to think about. We had just brought her home after 6 months in the NICU, and I remember thinking, I'm not getting that time back. And I knew I wasn't going to lose myself in the office while losing time with her. So I started thinking ahead, what does this look like long term when she's 5 in school? How do I build a life that still allows me to be present? Remember, because since I was 7, I knew I wanted to be an artist. And I did. I launched my art business and pivoted from canvases to faces. But one thing I realized, makeup allowed me to make an impact instantly. And in 7th grade, I knew I was called to teach. I remember my art teacher, the way he broke something complex into something simple, the way he taught me how to draw a face in a way that just made so much sense. That stayed with me. It was etched in me. I knew one day I would do the exact same thing. I would be an art teacher. So I didn't just chase a dream, I built a plan. While I still had help, while I still had support with my daughter, I went to cosmetology school, got my instructor license, and I was determined not just to build a business, but to build something that could help others get there faster. That's how my academy started. So no, I didn't build this when life was easy. I built it in one of the hardest seasons in my life, when I had every reason to slow down, to take my foot off the gas. But I didn't, because when you're aligned, you don't wait for the perfect time. You move with what you have and you build anyways. And this is the part no one talks about. Some of you aren't choosing what you actually want. You're choosing what's easy or what other people expect from you, trying to make it work, trying to make them happy. But slowly you start losing yourself. And that's a real cost, because you can't build a life you love if it's not aligned with who you are. And at some point you have to decide to choose yourself. And that's why I say this. If I can do it, you can do it too. Because I didn't start knowing everything. I learned. And if I had the right guidance, I would have gotten there so much faster. And that's why I teach now. So you don't waste years figuring it out alone. If you found this, you are meant to be here, because some of you feel this. You know you're meant for more, but you kept choosing what's safe, what's expected, and it looks fine, but it doesn't feel right. And that feeling, it doesn't go away. It gets louder until one day you either listen or you realize how much time you lost not choosing yourself. And maybe this is that moment for you.